my ways. That's on them, letting cowards fill up they ranks. Goddamn, lost tribes got them following waves. Loyalty a lifestyle, nigga, I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm a saint, no New Orleans, it's going up. Next spot, we at the B&B. I'm turned up, I'll pull up in the SRT. Burning rubber, hey, UPK shit. Look, met her at the club, told her pull up to the lobby. She know I'm in the coat, we're all black, no Illuminati. This my other half shit, I can't move without it. These my motherfucking brothers, yeah, what I'm gonna do without them, yeah. If it's beef, I can't wait to sink my teeth in. Niggas going overboard, they off the deep end. Why you tripping off that hoe? That's some weak shit. Told him put me in the game cause I love defense. Yeah, put me in the game, coach. Fuck you thought, he let his colors fly. He ain't cut, we cut him off. Yeah, bounce out, let my fringes swing. Yeah, I'm a dog, and she say she find me interesting. Yeah, want me to call, put me in the game, coach. Fuck you thought, he let his colors fly. He ain't cut, we cut him off. Ay, bounce out, let my fringes swing. Yeah, I'm a dog, and she say she find me interesting. Yeah, want me to call, I ain't gotta settle, I got options, ma. No, I stand on business, my name not Tazar. I'll pop you with this pocket rock. Feed a nigga shells like a taco truck. Hey, this bitch got sound effects, it go pew pew pew. I ain't tripping on no drink, got bottles in a room. I'm in Durham, North Carolina, bitch, it's 12 a.m. Look at them, they ain't none of us and we ain't them. I told him put me in the game, coach. Fuck you thought, he let his colors fly. He ain't cut, we cut him off. Ay, bounce out, let my fringes swing. Yeah, I'm a dog, she say she find me interesting. Yeah, want me to call, put me in the game, coach. Fuck you thought, he let his colors fly. He ain't cut, we cut him off. Ay, bounce out, let my fringes swing. Yeah, I'm a dog, she say she find me interesting. Want me to call, yeah. UPK shit, man, you already know what it is. It's the 55th annual Passover, man, turn up. We gon' do this shit the UPK way, not the other way. You hear me? Yeah.
Okay.
There's a king that's coming back to save our people. Now, we should be preparing ourselves for the return of our king, not stuck up in these denominations and religions that's destroying our people and destroying our nation.
So when we are in this kingdom and our brother or sister is doing wickedly in this kingdom, we must tell them, look, the world is expecting you to stay docile, to stay stupid.
That's what Christianity teaches our people. Teaches our people to hate one another and love the oppressor. Like, we'll never forgive one another for anything that another brother or sister do to us, but we'll forgive the oppressor in a heartbeat. There's something wrong with that, man.
Imagine living your life as a whole Christian your whole life, and life's good because you're a Christian and Jesus is white and everything's going great, and there's a landslide and the earth opens up and you go downstairs and you walk through this place and you see a black Jesus, man. Why is Jesus Christ black with an afro in the catacombs, man? This predates the Renaissance period.
So when you read the book of Genesis, the trees in the garden with other nations, a leaf, what does a leaf do to a tree? Cover the tree. So Adam took the covering of another nation. What's the covering of another nation? Their culture. So when the Most High saw him and said, yo, Adam, where are you, man? Why are you? Don't mean I can't find you. He means like, who is this nigga? Like that? Where are you, man? I don't know you.
Okay. So the Ba al Banya Yasha'ala wa Amarath al Hamma wa Aidya Yahweh. The Ba means speak. Al, when it's joined with something, so al Banya means what? Unto, right? Excellent. So al when it's joined with something means unto. Banya means children. Yasha'ala is Israel. So unto the children of Israel.
Like if it's one thing a hoe gonna do, a hoe gonna hold. But you ain't, she can't hold if there's nobody to hold with. And the thing she said at the end, where she said, I went back and I lied to him and he still wouldn't do it. And then she threw up her hands and she said, well, he'll just be a brother. That's what he need.
That's
brothers.
right.
If we have more brothers, hoes like her wouldn't have no outlet.
There was a man in the land of Oz, his name was Job, and that man was perfect and upright.
There you go, the man called Job. I think Job is what, that afflicted. And that man was perfect and upright, meaning what? You can be perfect, man. Job was a man like everybody else, man. Job wasn't no angel, he didn't come from the heavens, and that man was perfect, meaning what? You can be perfect in the Bible. Being perfect is in the Bible.
Had fringes on my coattail way before Jimmy. Funny how the general ain't even see a penny. Better show respect, get smoked like a chimney. Keep my name out your mouth, don't even think it. Send a real Smith at y'all, know Jada Pinkett. Both ball heads, my grain above 50. Lost my man to the game, that pain that stuck with me. Had to find a cheat code to the street though, cause the niggas getting foul, shoot you like a free throw. Keep spitting acid like a Mino, and the nigga be the nicest with a mean flow.
All right, most in Christ. Hopefully y'all can hear me to what. If y'all can hear me to what, everything's, I'm going to say going well. Put one or a kind in the chat. Salaki for the delay. We had a bit of an issue with the building. We're supposed to be in the building today, but it wasn't available. You have to come back and do remotely. Shalom to everybody that is in the chat at the moment. I can see we've got Sister Kaya La checking in from Lafayette, Louisiana. Most High in Christ. Shout out to the sister. Yahweh Shemal Atah Bashim Yahweh Shai. We've got Officer 500 to Zappa1 out of the UK. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Brakatah. Most High in Christ. All right, it says Khan. All right, the sound is to Wab. Okay, we're good to go. The students may take a minute to kind of filter in, but while they're coming in, we'll start off with the class. So, as I like to do with each class, I like to have everybody state their registry. So, what I would like anybody that's watching in the chat, I would like you to state your registry in the chat. All right, you're gonna put in a comment and you're gonna state your registry. Now, the format of how to do so. For anybody that's watched any previous classes, you'll know the format you do it is basically your name. So for myself, it would be Ra'alban. Then it would be Ban or Bath, depending on whether you're a brother or a sister. So Ban means son, Bath means daughter. Then you would say your tribe in the Hebrew, whether it be Yahawada, Banyamyan, Laoya, Shammaiwan, you know what I'm saying? Whatever your tribe is in the Hebrew, if it's Manasseh, it'd be Manashah. So you'd say like Ban or Bath, Manashah, you know what I'm saying, so on and so forth. And then you would say again, Ban or Bath, meaning son or daughter, and then Yasha'Allah, which is Israel. All right. Most High Christ. So, got a bow. All right, I got the stream shared now. So this is the format of how to state your registry. So you say your name, Ban or Bath, your tribe, Ban or Bath, Yasha'Allah, which is your nation, which is Israel. All right. Where'd this go? Okay. So what we're going to do in tonight's class is we're going to do a recap of what we learned over last week's class. So last week's class, we went over family members and went over family members. So we learned the word for family, which is it's like here. It is mana. Got it here. I.S.U.P.K. That's the word for family. And then the different family members, you got obviously father, mother, brother, sister, son, daughter, so on and so forth, right? So that's what we did over last week's class. We're going to recap that. I have a quiz on that also. We're also quickly going to recap prepositions, not prepositions, possessive adjectives, for example, my, your, his, her, our, and that will also be useful in the quiz. All right. Most High in Christ. So I can see brothers and sisters are stating their registry. So we got Tazapwan. He's put Tazapwan, Ban Banyamyan, Ban Yasha'Allah. Okay, so with the Yasha'Allah, so it would be the Ya and then the Shah is correct, and then Allah would just be spelled A-H-L-A. It would be the letter like in the Hebrew letter Ah, then the Hebrew letter La. All right. Okay, and then we've got Kayala. So Kayala, Bath Yahawada, Bath Yasha'Allah. Most High in Christ. Excellent. All right. Boom. And anybody else as you come into the class, as you filter in, you know what I'm saying, be sure to state your registry. All right, let me see what we got. Okay, so I think we've got somebody else. Shalom to Rakah. Shalom Yahweh Shema Allah Taba Shemi Ashai, and I'm saying the Reverend Officer Yasad, again out of Lafayette, Louisiana. We got Zachariah by God, you know what I'm saying, priest and officer of 50 Zachariah, Most High in Christ. So as you come in, you know what I'm saying, make sure you state your registry. So for Sister Rakar, I want you to state your registry also, and Zachariah. Zachariah. So again, obviously yours would be Zachariah, Ban Gad, Ban Yashala. All right. I want you to state your registry in the comments. All right. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go through the Hebrew alphabet. So with the Hebrew alphabet, of course, everyone knows with the Hebrew, you're reading from the right to the left, right? So like even with this word right here, this phrase, Lashawan Qadash, meaning holy language or holy tongue. So Qadash means holy. Lashawan means tongue, you know, in the context of language. All right, this is the holy tongue. Okay, so with the alphabet, we're going to also read from the right to the left. So we start with A, Ba, Ga, Da, Ha, Wa, Za, Ka, Ta, Ya, Ka, La, Ma, Na, Sa, I, Pa, Teza, Kwa, Ra, Sha, and Tha. All right, that's the full Hebrew alphabet. Okay, so I'm going to read it again. So A, Ba, Ga, Da, Ha, Wa, Za, Ka, Ta, Ya, Ka, La, Ma, Na, Sa, I, Pa, Teza, Kwa, Ra, Sha, and Tha. Okay, if you don't have the Hebrew alphabet noted down, you definitely want to, you know what I'm saying, if you want to pause the video, get it written down, or if you want me to send you this sheet, I can definitely send it to you as well, so you can have it, you know what I'm saying, on your phone, or you can print it out or anything like that. All right, just contact me via Facebook, you know what I'm saying, Instagram, wherever you have my contact, just hit me up and let me know if you need anything. All right, so without further ado, we're going to recap the family members. All right. So the title is Family Members. To say family, the word is ISUPK, right? So ISUPK, and that means like give me 1 second. That means like your family or your clan, right? So the word to say family in the Bible is ISUPK in the Hebrew. Okay. Now, you know what I'm saying, the first family member. So what I've done is I've put the masculine figures on the left-hand side. You know what I'm saying, your father, brother, son, so on and so forth, and the feminine figures on the right-hand side. All right. So we got father, which is Abba. So everybody should know father in the Hebrew, Abba, like Abba Nawa means our father. The Nawa at the end, is the possessive adjective meaning our. This belongs to us, right? Our father. Okay, so Abba. The Hebrew for mother is Amma, right? So Amma. The Hebrew for brother is Ak. We all should know this. Everybody in the I.S.U.P.K should know this. You know what I'm saying? When we salute each other, we say, hey, Shalom, Ak, Yahweh Shemi Al-Shabbat. The word Ak means brother, right? And on the same, you know, kind of wavelength, the word for sister is akwath, right? So all the sisters should be aware, you know what I'm saying, whether we say, you know what I'm saying, shalom akwath, or, you know, even in the, I think the word akwath is in the salute for the sisters, but it's definitely good for you all to know that word. So akwath, so you'll see it's like the same as ak, but it has the wath at the end. Now this wath at the end signifies, it signifies kind of like a rank order, right? Or in a sense, subservience, right? For example, the word for king is malak, right? King is malak, and then kingdom, which of course is under the king, or what belongs to the king, is malak wath, right? So in this context, we have brothers, and then what's below the brothers in the rank is the sisters, right? So you have ak, and then you have the akwath, okay? All right. I see Rakar's registry in here, Most High in Christ. So Rakar, Bath Yahawada, Bath Yashala, Most High in Christ. All right, excellent. Okay, so you got brother, which is Ak, sister, which is Akwath. We have son, which, you know, we should all know from the salute, son and daughter. Son is Ban, daughter is Bath. All right. Most High Christ, you'll know that from your registry, whether you're saying ban or you're saying bath, means son or daughter. Okay. We also have uncle. All right. The Hebrew word for uncle is dawad. All right. Is dawad. It's where it's actually where I believe it's where King David's name comes from. His name means beloved, and the word for dawad it means either beloved or uncle. All right. So for uncle we have dawad. Okay, and then for aunt, which is like the feminine version, we're just gonna add a ha at the end, and it becomes dawada. Now, not dawada as in David, dawada. That would, I guess, be more pronounced dawada, right? Whereas this would be dawada with the H at the end, kind of dragging out that sound, right? So you have uncle, which is dawad, and aunt, which is dawada, the feminine. So usually with making words feminine, you will typically either add wath in the sense of subservience, like we did with ak and akwath, or you would add a ha at the end, which typically will make a word feminine, right? Like, for example, with Shah, which is prince, you add a ha at the end, it becomes Shara, which means princess, right? If you have another example in the Bible, like you'll have Malak, again, use an example of Malak. Now, we don't have queens. Queens isn't really in our culture, but the word queen is in the Bible, I think in reference to like the Queen of Sheba, right? Which is another nation. But the word for queen is Malakah. You just add a ha at the end, and then the ka and the ha join together, right? Okay, so that is uncle, and that is aunt. So for anybody that doesn't have these written down, make sure you're noting these down as we go along. This will be useful for the quiz. If you need me to send you this sheet as well, I sent it around to all the brothers and sisters that typically in the class. So I send the link to. But you just want any of these resources that I've put together. You just want me to send you anything, let me know, and I can definitely have it. Sent over to you. All right. So we have so far we've been through father, which is Abba, mother, which is Ama. We have brother, which is Ak, sister, which is Akwath, son, which is Ban, daughter, which is Bath, uncle is Dawad, aunt is Dawada. The word for husband is Ayash. So the word for husband is the same as the word for man. Now there's multiple words for man, one being Adam, like the name of Adam. His name means man. But the more commonly used word for man is Ayash. And that is also the word used for husband, right? Like when describing a sister's husband, the word Ayash would be used, okay? And then the word for wife, so like husband and wife, is also, your family. When you, for the sisters that get a husband or a brother that gets a wife, that is now your family, all right? So the word for wife is Ashaf, okay? It's Ashaf. Now it comes from the word Ashar, which means woman. So similar to how Ayash means man, Ashar means woman, but then it becomes Ashaf when you're referring to a wife, because she now belongs to somebody. Similar to, the whole Malak, Wath, Ak, Wath. This woman now, belongs to a man. This, not her father. All right. So it becomes Ashaf to say wife. Okay. All right. Most High Christ. Hey, shalom to this sister right here. Yahweh Shema, Allah Thaba, Hashem Yahweh Shai. The sister Amelia always checking in from Greenville, South Carolina. Shalom, sis. Good to see you. You know what I'm saying? Most High Christ. Okay. So as we just did, so what we're going to recap in today's class is what we went over in last week's class. So we went over family members. So I'm going to briefly go over again for anybody that's just joined. And then we're going to revisit, the prepositions. So I keep mistaking these, not prepositions, the possessive adjectives, right? Which is words like my, like my father, your father, her father, his father, so on and so forth, right? So to quickly recap for anybody that's just tuning in, The word for family is mashapaka. So mashapaka. All right. Father, everybody should know this. Father and mother and brother and sister and son and daughter, we should all kind of know. So father is Abba, mother is Ama, brother is Ak, sister is Akwath, son is Ban, daughter is Bath. We have uncle, which is Dawad, aunt, which is Dawada, husband, which is Ayash, which is also the word for man. So Ayash, and then the wife is Ashath, okay, which comes from Ashar, meaning woman. All right, so what I'm gonna do is, for anybody that doesn't have these notes, I'm gonna zoom out real quick so y'all can get like a screenshot. Let me do this also. If I, there we go. I should make the what I'm sharing a bit larger if I shorten it widthwise. Okay. All right, boom. So if y'all want to take a screenshot of that, you know what I'm saying, you're definitely more than welcome to. So boom, that is basically what we're doing the quiz on. And then we're also going to quickly recap possessive adjectives. Okay. So we're going to learn how to say my father, you know what I'm saying, your son, her uncle, his daughter, you know what I'm saying, whatever variation you need to use to refer to who you're talking about, or even whatever variation to say who's, you know, mother, father, sister, brother we're talking about, you'll use these possessive adjectives. Another thing to note is, for example, okay, in the Hebrew, there's not a particular word for nephew that means like nephew as we'd say it today. Like I think there is one word used for nephew, but it can also be used to mean grandson. It can also be used to mean, I believe, like near of kin. So it's not as accurate to say what what we're referring to when we'd say nephew, you know what I'm saying, in today's age. So what you could say, instead of saying nephew, you could say, you know, my brother's son or my brother's daughter or my sister's son or my sister's daughter, right? To say that, you would say, like if you're saying my brother's son, you would say Ban Akya, right? So Ban means son or son of. Akya would be my brother. So you're saying son of my brother, right? That would be your nephew. Or Bath Akya, daughter of my brother. Or Ban Akwathia, son of my sister. Or Bath Akwathia, daughter of my sister. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna obviously go over the, you know, Akya and Akwathia. The ya at the end is the possessive adjective meaning my. So this is my brother or my sister, right? Another word which is not particularly in like a Hebrew word for it in the Bible is the word for like cousin. All right, for cousin, you could also, like, cousin is also one of them words where you could just use like the word ak, you know what I'm saying, because we're all brothers, we're all essentially, if you go distant enough, we're all cousins. So we could also say like brother, or we could say, you know, if you're being more specific, you could say, okay, this is my uncle's son, right? Or the son of my uncle, which would be like Ban Dawad Ya, son of my uncle. Dawad Ya would be my uncle, right? So I'm gonna quickly, obviously, if anybody has any questions, also make sure to put them in the chat. I'll get round to all your questions. Also, let me quickly put the attendance sign in. So for anybody that is working on obtaining their Hebrew name, you will want to sign this attendance sheet. So I'm putting it in all the chats now, and I'm gonna pin it in all the chats. A shalom to Officer Paratazar, you know what I'm saying, our Yonkers. Yahweh Shani Shai Brakatah, good to see you, all right? Oh, Salaki, I believe this brother got raised to 1,000. Salaki, out of one. Good to see you, out of one. All right, so we got blah blah blah. Okay, so what did I just go over? Like how you say cousin, you could say like, son of my uncle, right? Ban Dawadia, or son of my aunt, Ban Dawadaya, right? So on and so forth. So what my recap now is possessive adjectives. All right, so I'm gonna zoom in so it's nice on I'm saying, so y'all can see. So possessive adjectives, they go after a root word, right? So you have what's known as prepositions, which go before a root word. So if I was to say, let's see, what's a word that has ya as a preposition? Like if I was to say yadabar, that would mean like he spake, right? So ya before the root word. So dabar is the root word, which means speak. So if I say yadabar, that means like he spake. The preposition ya means he. But if I say dabar ya, that means my speak or my speech, right? So that's the difference. So if you put it before a root word, it means something. If you put it after a root word, it means something else. So these possessive adjectives go after a root word, right? So if you're referring to, a noun, whether it be like with the bar is like speak, or you'd use it to say speech as a noun. You could also use it in reference to family members. So if you're saying my father, you have my, which is Abba, and then to say, it's like you have father, which is Abba, and then to say my, you would add ya at the end. So Abba ya means my father, right? Abba ka means your father, right? Abba wa is his father. Abba ha is her father. Abba nawa, our father, right? Abba kam is your father talking to like a group of brothers, right? So if I could also use another example. If I say, or I say, for example, I'm talking to, all of my little brothers, right? I have 3 little brothers, and I'm saying, okay, your father. Well, really, I would say our father because it's my father also. But say I'm just, talking to them, I'm saying your father, right? They all have the same father. My little brother, so it'd be like Abba Kam, right? Your father, right? This father belongs to all of them. All right. Or if I'm saying your mother, it would be Abba Khan, right? Which would be, I'm saying, well, in fact, that would be okay to say your mother talking to a group of brothers. It would still be Abba Kam because the person you're talking to is masculine. If you're talking to a group of sisters now and you're saying your father, they all have the same father, then you would say Abba Khan. Or if you're saying all of your, these sisters' mother, they have the same mother, it's like Amma Khan, right? So you add Khan at the end or Kam at the end, whether it's feminine or masculine. Okay. And then to say their, like this is, their father, you would add ma at the end. Or say there, if you're talking about a group of sisters, it would be na at the end, right? Now, depending on the word and how it's formatted already, sometimes the na, if I like you, will like just join at the end with the last letter, or sometimes it will be, specifically pronounced. Like with a word like Abba, I believe it would be Abba ma, right? Or I don't know if it would join and be like Abam. I don't believe it would do that because like Aban, say like which would be that father, is another word which means stone. So it'd be like Abba Ma to say their father, talking about a group of men, or Abba Na, talking about a group of sisters, this is their father. Or another example, if I use the word tribe, right? If I'm talking to a group of Judites, right? Judite brothers, I'm saying their tribe is Judah. It would be like Shabbat, which is tribe. Shabbat Ma Yahawada. Their tribe is Judah. All right. If I'm talking to a group of sisters from Issachar, right? I would say Shabbat Na Yashakar, right? So on and so forth. Okay. So you want to make sure you have these possessive adjectives down and make sure you You want to kind of practice these or put them into practice with, practicing forming sentences or forming phrases. All right. So you have Yah, which is my, Ka, which is your, Wa, which is his, Ha, which is her, our, which is Nawa. You got Kam, which is your, talking to a group of brothers. Khan, which is your, talking to a group of sisters. Ma, talking, saying there, referring to a group of men. And then Na, which is theirs, talking to a group of sisters, right? Or a group of women. All right. So I'm gonna give you all some time. If y'all want me to revisit anything or go over anything again, what I'm saying, you'll just let me know. But I think we're about ready to hit the quiz, and then the second half of this class, we'll be going over the verses that we read for the Sabbath service. All right, so we'll be starting at Genesis 11 and verse 28, and like we do with every class, or for the past few classes, we kind of go over some good vocabulary to know, and then we'll note down a word in Hebrew and what it means. All right, so this will help brothers and sisters to build their vocabulary, so you'll see a word and you'll be more familiar. All right, so the more familiar we get with words and different things, like even prepositions, we put them into practice. What I'm saying? We can start to be able to kind of read and understand. Like the brothers that are reading the Sabbath service will kind of more understand what it is we're reading. Right? We're not just reading the letters, we're actually understanding what it's saying. The sisters also is good for y'all to know, what I'm saying, so when y'all hear certain words, y'all can kind of familiarize yourself with it. Or if you want to study yourselves, what I'm saying, reading the Hebrew, you can again be more familiar with what it is you're actually saying. Okay. So I'm gonna give y'all a second to get. I think you should be good. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna boot up the quiz. The quiz is on family members. Let me do this real quick. All right, so okay. Let me boot this up. And then I'm gonna put the game pin. Put the game pin below. All right, so let me make this. Okay. So this is everything we've been through. So can I make this? Select here. Okay, let me not mess with that. Okay, the game pin. Let me do this. Because I made it smaller. I keep messing with the thing. Let me just put Kahoot over here. That should work. So if I'll see it looking like now. Okay, yeah. I should make it big enough for you all to see. Okay. That's for now. Bye. Okay. So let me take a screenshot of this this game pin. Now I'm gonna keep this up for about 5. I don't want to be too long-winded, but I want a good, a good few people to join. So y'all just saying when we get a decent amount of people, I don't want to wait too long because we don't have anybody physically in the class to let me know when we're ready. So I'm gonna just give it, a few. Give it a short while. Okay, so the game pin to join, put this here, is 89263. Okay, so 89263. Y'all can join either via a web browser. So if you'll type kahoot.it, it should take you to the join. If you click join Kahoot, and then it will basically lead you to type in this game pin. Or if you have the Kahoot app, if you open it, it should prompt you to enter in the game pin. You're going to enter in 89265. Or if you want to scan this QR code right here, you can scan that, and then it will take you, should take you basically directly to the web browser. You don't have to enter the game pin. It'll just take you automatically in. All right. Let's get some water. I'm gonna take my little break while we got brothers joining and sisters joining. Okay, I can see we got IJ in here, Most High in Christ. How about Shanyal Shai Brakatah? Okay. I'll give y'all some time to you know what I'm saying, get the quiz filled up. I want to see a good number of brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying, joining in so we can make this, you know what I'm saying, nice and competitive. Anybody can join. You don't have to be a brother or sister that is, you know, in the live specifically. Anybody can join. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you'll join in. Just put your name so I know who it is. You know what I'm saying? Who it is that is that's joining the quiz, right? So I can keep kind of track. Okay. So I think we're gonna go live with the quiz at either I'm gonna give y'all 5 minutes, or if we get a good few brothers, let me see. I'm gonna give it. Got 3 brothers in at the moment. I'm gonna give it 2 minutes. So I'm gonna set a 2-minute timer, and I'm gonna give anybody else that wants to join. Y'all got 2 minutes to jump in. After the quiz has started, y'all can still join. The game pin will still be available. It will just be, of course, you'll be coming in the quiz late and you'll miss a few questions. All right, so if you want to get in from now, just enter in the game pin or scan the QR code or do what it is you got to do. We'll get in this quiz and then we'll get things rolling. All right. Also, make sure you like the video. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, whether you're watching, make sure you like the video. You know what I'm saying? We can get this thing rolling. It's good for the algorithm. All right. Make sure you support the channel. You know what I'm saying? We can get this thing going. All right. So in the 2-minute timer, we have, I don't know if y'all can see this. We got a minute and basically a minute remaining. All right, so I'm gonna give y'all a minute more to jump on. Or if you dropped off, to jump back in, and then we'll get cracking. Okay. Bada bing, bada bow. To the die, so out here. Okay. Okay, that's the timer. So we're gonna go ahead and start the quiz. So let me share this tab. Let me see how this appears for you on the screen. All right, that's decent. You should be able to see. Okay, and let me unmute it as well. All right, so family members. So this first one's going to be a type answer. So how would you say his wife? All right, so the question. So you're gonna type in and then hit submit for how you'd say his wife. There's no way I can not run it. Okay, so nobody put in their answer. Okay, so to say his wife, you would say a shafwa, right? A shafwa. So a shaf is wife. A shafwa, the wa at the end is his, right? That's a possessive adjective meaning his. So a shafwa. I'm gonna bring it back to the class since nobody answered. All right, the word for wife is a shaf, and then to say his, you'd add wa at the end. So a shafwa, right? Okay, let me go ahead and share the quiz back. Let's get it. So next one is a true or false. So Ban Dawadia means son of my uncle. Is that true or false? Okay, the correct answer is true. So Ban means son or son of. Dawadia, so the wad means uncle. Ya at the end means my uncle. So Ban Dawadia is son of my uncle, right? Which would be your cousin. All right, so that's true. Okay, well done to Ezzy. Okay, so what does Bathya mean? You say Bathya. Okay, Most High in Christ. Everybody got that correct. So Bathya is my daughter, right? Bath means daughter. Ya at the end is my. So Bathya is my daughter. All right, well done. Ezekiel still in the lead. Okay, this next one's gonna be a type answer. You're gonna type, what does ak mean in English? All right, so type down the definition of ak. And then once you've typed it in, go ahead and hit submit to lock in the answer. Okay. The correct answer is brother. So ak means brother. All right. Only one person got that right. Okay. So you got it. So Tazapon got it. Okay. This next one is another type answer. So how would you say our father? Right, so type in how you say our father. Now you can do it with or without the dash. Right? Both will be correct. You're gonna type in how you say our father in Hebrew. Type in his name. I'm going to give you all some more time for these. I don't think anybody's answering. Okay. Let me see if I can. I might restart this quiz. I might need to give you all some more time on the type ones. I thought 30 seconds would be enough. I don't know. Let me see. What do y'all think? Type in the chat. Should I amend it to give y'all more time for the type ones, or is it just you kind of just don't know? Because only a few people have been answering these. So y'all let me know. I can amend the quiz from now and start it again, or you know what I'm saying, because we only a third way through the quiz. Y'all let me know. All right. So far, I'm not seeing anything. I'm thinking 30 seconds should be to what? You know what I'm saying? We ain't typing out full sentences or anything. How we feeling? I see no responses in the chat, so I'm assuming we to but I don't want to continue on if it's too short. You know what I'm saying? I can lengthen it, because if I continue on, it'll all right, I'm gonna sort of a bit more. All right, no sweat. So what I'm gonna do real quick is I'm gonna share back the Hebrew. So again, you'll want to practice over this real quick. All right, so go over the Hebrew for the family members, and then let me just move this to the side, because that way I'll be able to show more of the thing. I can remove this for now. All right, so you got possessive adjectives on the left, the family members on the right. So review this while I'm amending the quiz real quick on the time limits. So I'm gonna give you all a minute for the type ones instead. All right, so let me go ahead and and the Kahoot. Skip this. I'll go to the right here. All right, so make sure y'all are practicing and reading over and going over each of these words, each of the possessive adjectives. You know what I'm saying? We'll need these for the quiz. All right, so let me change all these type questions, the time limit to a minute. Now I can do a minute, or I can do a minute 30 seconds. I think a minute 30 seconds is kind of too long. I don't want to drag it out. But y'all let me know. Would a minute be too wild, or should I do a minute and a half? Y'all let me know what the people are saying. Okay. Type ones. I'm gonna change it to a minute for now. I think that should be to Wab. But you know what I'm saying, if y'all need me to change it to a minute and a half, just let me know. Okay, change this. 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute is to Wab. All right, no sweat. Let me change these real quick. Wow. And the last one. 1 minute day. No, 1 minute day. 1 minute. This one 1 minute. All right, let me make sure I've changed them all. So I'm gonna change all the questions to either the true or false ones. I'm gonna leave it 20 seconds because they quite, you know what I'm saying, there's only 2 options. Type questions, I'm gonna leave it a minute. Multiple choice, I'm gonna leave it 30 seconds. So let me just make sure I've amended all these to the right time limit. And then we're gonna jump back into, we're gonna start the quiz again. So of course you'll have the answer to some of them, but you know what I'm saying, we'll all be on kind of the same playing field. All right, so let me do this. That's a minute. Change this to 30 seconds. Bada beep, bada bow. Change this to 30. That's a minute. Okay, we're gonna save. All right, we're gonna host this live again. So there's gonna be a new link. We can stand by. Give me 1 moment. All right, and I'm gonna just wait till the same 3 people that joined the first one. I'm gonna just wait till y'all join. And then you know what I'm saying, we can just get this going quick because I don't want to be too long-winded. We've also got the second half of the class. You know what I'm saying? Okay, the game pin is 563612. So 563612. I'm gonna put it on the screen right now. 563612. That's the game pin right here. All right. Okay, I got IJ and Ezekiel. All right, I'm gonna set them back as well. All right, so we're gonna get this rolling. So we'll share this. All right. Let's get this rolling again. Okay, so what is the Hebrew word for family? All right, I'm going to type this in and go ahead and hit submit to lock in the answer. I should get one answer submitted. Get these other two in. You got 30 more seconds. But two answers submitted. All right. Most High Christ. The correct answer is I.S.U.P.K. All right, let's see you got that right. All right, Most High Christ. All three of y'all got that right. I think it was the time limit. All right. Most High Christ. We got IJ in the lead. Well done. All right, and let's get it in. So this one has got two correct answers. All right, so I'm going to click the two and hit submit. So which two out of the below are male figures? All right, so you're going to select which one are male and then hit submit. I mean, which two are male? Hit submit. Okay. Most High Christ. The correct answer is Abba and Ak. All right, so Abba, of course, everybody knows what Abba should mean. Let me not even break it down because there might be another another question on it. Abba and Ak are the masculine figures. All right, Amar and Akwath are both feminine. You also don't really know what they mean from, I mean, we kind of broke it down already in the class. All right, so, okay, next question. Abba means father in the Hebrew. Is that true or false? Most High in Christ, that is true. All right, that's correct. All right, rolled into IJ taking the lead. That's true. Okay. How would you say our Father in Hebrew? Hey, Shalom, Diana. Yahweh Shema Tabashim Yahshai.
Yahshua Tabashim Yahshai.
Most High in Christ. And we kicked off the quiz. I'm not sure if you attended or watched last week's class. We went over family members. If you want to jump in on the Kahoot, you know what I'm saying, you can do so. The game pin, I can put it in the private chat. All right, so the game pin is 563612. It's up to you if you want to jump in on the quiz or if you just want to observe for now, and then we'll do the second half of the class, which is going through the verses. All right. So to say our Father in the Hebrew is Abba Nawa. Okay. So Abba means father, and then Nawa means our. Right. Okay. So Abba Nawa is our Father. Okay. Most High in Christ. We got Diana in here too. All right. Excellent. So with the type answers, you can either type it with or without the dash. Both will give you a correct answer. Okay. You just want to make sure you spell it correctly with the H's as well. And I'm saying wherever those need to be placed. All right. Okay. This next one is a type answer. So what does Ak mean in English? You can type in what it means and hit submit to lock it. Okay, the correct answer is brother. So Ak means brother. All right, 3 people got that correct. No sign Christ. Okay. Well, this is Diana jumping in third. I don't know if Ezekiel is still on or if he might have dropped because it's not counting his answers. But if he needs to join again, the game pin is 563612. So if you might need to refresh or something, it's 563612. I'm gonna put it in the comments as well, just to make sure if anybody else wants to join. Because in fact, if I take this button off, it's right here at the bottom. You see where it says right here, game pin 563612. All right, Mosangi is jumped back in. I think he disconnected originally. All right, Slovakia. All right, let's get this in. So this is a true or false. So to make ak plural, you add wath there to the end. Is that true or is that false? Okay, that is false. All right, so if you add wath to the end of ak, it doesn't make it plural, it would make it feminine. All right, to make it plural, you would add yam to the end. All right, no sign crash. Well done to those that got that right. Well done to Ezzy jumping back. You know what I'm saying, jumping up. Okay, and then this one is another multi-select. So there are two correct answers. You're gonna select the two and hit submit. Submit. Right. So which two out of the below are female figures? All right. So which two out of these four options are female or feminine? Okay, the correct answers are Bath, which means daughter, and Dawada, which means aunt, right? So Dawad means uncle, Dawada, adding the ha at the end. Not Dawada as in King David, but Dawada means aunt or like your auntie, right? And then Ban would be son. So that would be male. Okay. Well done to Ezzy, jumping up in third place. It's another type answer. So you're going to type in what does akwaf mean in English? Type in the definition. Okay, we've got two answers already. That's very quick. We've got three. Let's go. Okay, the correct answer is sister. All right, so akwaf means sister. And everybody got that correct. All right, well done. Okay. But boom, well done to IJ. Okay, so how would you say your daughter in Hebrew? You're going to use the word for daughter, and then you're going to use a possessive adjective to say your daughter. All right. Well, again, you can do this with or without the dash or hyphen, whatever you call it. You can do it with or without. It will still be correct. Okay, we got two answers submitted. We're going to one more. Let me go quickly change the music. All right, the correct answer is Bathka. Okay, so Bathka. So Bath means daughter, but Ka at the end means your. Right, so Bathka means your daughter. All right. Okay. Only one person got that right. All right, no sweat. Click next. All right, well done to Tazapa one. All right, so what is the Hebrew word for husband? Okay, so multiple choice. Is it Aman? Is it Adam? Is it Ashar? Or is it Ayash? All right, what's the Hebrew word for husband? The correct answer is Ayash. So Ayash means husband. All right, everybody got that correct. Well done. All right, brother asked, Shalom, is this a game I can download? I'm in Vegas, I'm at work. When do you do your class? Okay, so this is a game you can either download. There's a Kahoot app. So it's Kahoot, K-A-H-O-O-T. You can either download the app, or you can also do this via like a web browser. If you type in kahoot.it, all right, you'll be able to join a Kahoot. And I do my class. So I do my classes from 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. GMT, right? So that's basically UK time. So you want to type in what that translates to Vegas, so you can get the hours for Vegas, right? So it's 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. Now, in terms of the quiz, I'll usually do the quiz around the hour mark. So I do the quizzes every 2 weeks. I do them around 8 p.m. thereabouts, right? Of course, you'll want to attend from 7 so you can get the recap as well. All right. Well, we're gonna continue. All the answers to your question, I'm saying if you need any more information, just let me know and I can get that through to you. Okay. Now, how would you say wife in the Hebrew? So this one is what I'm gonna type in. How would you say wife? I'm just gonna type in the word for wife and then go ahead and hit submit. Okay. So the correct answer is Ashath. I've also allowed Ashar, but really the word to say wife is Ashath. Ashar would just be how you'd say woman, right? But the word Ashath comes from Ashar, okay? But the correct answer to say wife is Ashath. All right. Well done to Tazapowan taking the lead. All right. So cross and a on the ball. All right. So how would you say my uncle in the Hebrew? It's a multiple choice. We got the word ya, the word ka, the word nawa, the word wa. All right. Which one of these is saying my uncle? Okay, the correct answer is the word ya. So the word means uncle. Ya is a possessive adjective meaning my. So the word ya is my uncle. Okay. All right, well done. So true or false. So ban the word ya means son of my uncle. Is that true or false? Okay, the correct answer is true. All right, so ban means son. The word ya means my uncle, right? So ban the word ya is son of my uncle. Okay, which would be your cousin. All right, or you could say daughter of my uncle, or son of my auntie, or daughter of my auntie. Those are all your cousins. A way of saying, I'm saying my cousin. All right, what does Bath Ya mean? So Bath Ya. Okay, the correct answer is my daughter. So Bath Ya means my daughter. All right, Bath means daughter, the Ya means my. Okay, well done. Zapuan still in the lead. All right, no sign Christ. And then this is going to be the last question, all right? Okay, so how would you say his wife? Right, so you're referring to a brother and you're saying his wife, all right? Might be one another brother, Salaka, this is taken, this is his wife. Right? So whatever context, you know what I'm saying? Okay, how would you say his wife? Okay. Jump in. So I can see the comments still. All right, so the correct answer is Ashafwa. Okay, so Ashaf means wife. Ashafwa is his wife. Okay, excellent. Now let's see. The final leaderboard. In third place, we have Diana. Well done, sis, especially after joining late. In second place, we got IJ. Well done. And in first place, we got Officer Kazaki. Right? Excellent job. Excellent job. Well done. All right. Most High Christ. And in fourth, we had Ezzy, and the other one was Ezekiel that dropped out. Okay. Most High Christ. So, without further ado, what we're going to do real quick is get into the second portion of the what's the word? The second portion of the class. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go through the verses that will be read in tomorrow's Sabbath service, and we're going to read through the Hebrew and note down any key words. All right, so what I'm going to do real quick is get the other side ready. Give me 1 second. All right, so let me just add 2 more tabs. And then add another one on this side. And so on this side. Okay, let me share my full screen. Present. Stop screen. Present. Share screen. Entire screen. Bada bing, bada bow. What did I say? Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, so let's get this going. Just delete these. So this was last week's notes. So just delete these real quick and then get the next set of notes ready. Okay, so the first verse in tomorrow's Sabbath service is going to start from Genesis 11 and verse 28. All right, so we got Wayamath. So Wayamath, Haran, Io, Panya, Tharak, Abba Yawa, Ba'aratazar, Ma Walad, Ma Waladathwa, Ba'awa, Kashadiam. Okay, so let's see. So we got some key words. So we got Wayamath. So the root word here is Mawath, right, which means to die. Okay, so Wayamath means and he died. Okay, so let me note this down. So what was it? Wamath? No, so let me get it again. It's Mawath means to die. So make this note here and do all caps. Mawath means to die. And then in the context of the verse, so we have wa ya math. So wa is a preposition meaning and. So what I'm gonna do is I'll do wa Yeah, just so I'm not, because I know we've noted down in the previous classes a lot of these prepositions already. So what I'm gonna do is just note them down. We kind of got used to prepositions. So Yamath means and he died. All right, so Wa means and, Ya means he, and then Math coming from Mawath means died, right? So you'd kind of shorten it. Okay, you got Haran, which is the name of somebody. It's not too important. Isle, so Isle is a word. So it's joined with Panya. So Panya means face. So Isle Panya. The word Isle typically means like above or up or upon. So upon the face or above the face. You know what I'm saying? So in this case, it's put before the face, but it's basically saying he died upon the face of terror, right? Or upon the land, it is the land of terror. Okay, so let me put isle. So isle means upon. Upon, or let me put yeah, it basically means upon or above typically. And then we got panya, means the face. Like when we say alawap panya, means face the generals. All right, so or Imadiam wapanya hakwadam means rise and face the east. All right, so Imadiam means stand, wapanya means and face, hakwadam, ha means the, kodam means east. All right, so panya means face. Terror, let me see. Terror is the name of somebody. Let me put it in. It's the name of I think it's the father of Abraham. So let me see. I'll put it in. So Thara, it's like a Tharak is the name of terror. Which I believe is Abraham's father. Okay, so we got Abba Yahweh, which is a way of saying his father. So you could say Abba Wa, or you could say Abba Yahweh. The Yah in this case is like saying, it's like a way of saying this belongs to, or the father of. It's like the Yah is like of or to, you know what I'm saying? So it's like saying father of him or his father. You could just say Abba Wa also. All right. And then we got Ba Aratazar, of course, everybody should know. So Ba means in, Aratazar means land or earth. So let me note this down. Ba Aratazar means in earth or in the land. Okay. Of his birth. So of his birth, it comes from the root yalad, which means to bear or to give birth. The word it used is, give me 1 second. It uses mawalad. All right, so mawaladath is a word that means kindred or birth. It basically saying from birth, or it can be used to say offspring or kindred, because obviously that's what comes from birth, children, whether it be a kindred, or your offspring, your own children. All right. So maladath wa, so I'm gonna put maladath. It's like a mawaladath. All right. So mawaladath means birth. What we got here? It meant like birth, offspring, or relatives in this context, I'm gonna just put means birth. Maladathwa. It's like a Mawaladathwa. So Mawa Ladathwa. Let me split this last wa is his birth. All right, so that's the possessive adjective, his birth. Okay. Then we got in so awa is and then Kashadiam is the Chaldeans. That's cool. We'll move on to the next verse. So 11:29. So Waya Kwak, Abaram, Wanakawa, Laham, Nashiam, Sham, Ashaf, Abaram, Sharia, Washam, Ashaf, Bakal, it's like a Nakawa, Malakah, Bath, Haran, Abaya, Malakah, Wa Abaya, it's like a Yasaka, right? All right, so we got here Waya Quack. So this quack, a qua and a ka, it comes from la quack, which means to take. So the quack, so qua, let me just do it here. So la quack means to take. Quack by itself basically means just take. Or I'll put it in the context of here. So it says wa ya quack. So wa and ya are both prepositions. The quack is basically the word, which means, so this full phrase means, and he took, right? And then who is referring to is Abraham, which is Abraham. I mean, well, it's Abram. His name was first Abram, then it was changed to Abraham. So let me go ahead and put this. So Abram is, or in fact, it's like it would be Abaram in the Hebrew is the name of Abram. All right. And then on Nahor. So Nahor in the Hebrew is Nakawa. All right. So Nakawa is the name of Nahor. All right. And then Laham. So you'll remember from the prepositions like ham, it's not a preposition, the possessive adjectives. Ham is a way of saying them. That's where the like typically to say like their father, it would be either ham or you just add the ma. Sometimes it just kind of joins with the, instead of saying ham, you just say like, you just add the ma at the end, right? But it comes from ham, which means them, right? So laham is to them. So let me go ahead and note down. And get select here. If I open up this word, what was it? Wait, give me a number. Oh, it don't even give me a number. All right, no sweat. But basically, laham means to them or to themselves. The ham means them. All right, and nashiam. So this nash, it comes from ashaf or ashar. Is basically a shorter way of saying wife. So nashiam is wives. You could also say like the full thing, you'd probably say ashathiam to say wives, but it's a more informal way of saying wives, right? So let me put down, what I'll put down is ashath. That's a word we did today. It means wife. I'll put also Nashiam. It means in this context wives. All right. Then we have Sham, which means name. We all should know these. So the name of the wife of Abraham, Sharia, which is Sarai, which is Sarah's first name. So Sharia, which means what? I think, let me see. I think it's just the basically the name. I don't know if it has a meaning of itself, or it means princess. All right, so Sharia means princess, and then her name became Shara, which means the same thing. It's princess. All right. So it's the name of Sarai. Was it? No, took out the whole caps. All right. Okay. Washam. So on the name Ashaf Nakawa, the wife of Nahor, is Malaka or Milka. So let's do this. Ma La Ka, name of Milka. Okay. And then it says Bath. Of course, we know Bath means daughter. So Bath Haran is the daughter of Haran. Right. And then Abaya is the father. So Abaya Malaka, basically saying the father of Malaka. All right. Wa Abaya Yasaka, I'm the father of Iskar. Right. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. We can these is fine. We can move on to the next one. All right. So Wathaya, Sharia, Iquara, Asa, Sake Ayan, La Walad. Okay. Oh, that's La Walad. Okay. So let's see what we got. We got, okay, so this is short of Haya, which means to be. So Wathaya, and was, I don't really see Haya in this format that often. So for now, just to not be complicated, I'm gonna leave it out. All right, we've got this word right here, which means barren. All right, Iquar. So Iquara is, of course, like the feminine version. So Iquar. Let me yeah, the feminine singular. So Iquara means barren, and it's the feminine. There's probably instances where a brother might, if a brother can't have children, it might be, the word would be like sterile in today's age. You'd probably still use Iqua, but for the sister, it's Iquara. You have the ha at the end. All right, that makes it feminine. Okay, then you got Ayan. So Ayan means nothing or no. It can also be used to say no. It can be nothing, not, naught. It's like the negative, similar to la'a. So basically saying nothing. Or yeah, just leave it at nothing. Just to be as kind of as simple as possible, right? And then walad. Walad comes from, let me see. Comes from yalad. So walad is another way of saying child or offspring. Okay. Put in brackets, comes from yalad. And Yalad means like young man. It can also mean to give birth. Could also mean children as well. All right, so Wayakwak, we already have that as Anhituk, Tharak, Ath, Abaram, Banwa. Okay, so we got, of course, we know that Ban means son, Banwa means his son. All right, so we'll quickly note these down. We already know this from what we just taught. So Banwa means his son. Okay, so anything you already know, like you're not going to forget this. You don't really have to note down, but if there's anything, of course, that we go through that you want to note down, definitely make a note of it. All right. Wa'ath, Lawat. So Lawat is the name of Lot. Okay. We got Ban Haran, the son of Haran. Banwa, right? The son of his son, right? Which is his grandson. So Banwa is another way of saying grandson, right? So Banwa. I don't want to, let me see. Because to split, okay, so Banwa is like Ban is son and Wa is his. So I usually split those, but because this is a, it's a twofold word, basically saying the son of his son, I don't know if I should split it with a hyphen as it's done here. Let me see. I'm gonna just write it as this. You'll kind of know that Y is the like from here, Y is the possessive adjective. All right. So son of his son, grandson. Bada bing. Okay. Wa'ath Sharia Kalathwa. Okay, his daughter-in-law. So let me get the word for daughter-in-law. So daughter-in-law is Kala. I mean daughter-in-law or bride. Okay. So Kalathwa is his daughter-in-law. All right, so Kala means daughter. And more typically means daughter-in-law. Okay, so I'm gonna put that. Kalathwa is daughter-in-law. I think these. Okay. And then we got Ashath Abaram, because it's talking about Sarah, so the wife of Abraham. Banwa, his son. Okay, so the son of Haran. Okay, Banwa we've got as his son. Yataza'ah. Okay, so Yataza'ah means to go out. So Yataza'ah. So and they went out. This is saying, yeah, let's see. But Yataza'ah means to go out. And then Atham. Okay. Ath means with. And then Atham is like the with them. So like, I mentioned, so ham is a way of saying them. In this case, you wouldn't say Atham because the ha is kind of pointless. You're already basically saying it. So it would just shorten to Atham, right? And it'd be written as like, so let me do this. Ath means with, and then Ath, the way you kind of write it in English letters would be like that. So Ath, and then like an apostrophe am, right? With them. Okay, let's see what we got. Aratazar already have the land. Canaan is Canaan. I think we got that last week. Did we? Yeah, Canaan, Canaan. I'm not going to go over it again. Wa Yaba'a. So Yaba'a is similar to Yataza'a. Yaba'a means to come in or to go in, right? Rather than go out, you're coming in. All right, so Yaba'a. Yaba'a means to come in. All right. Let me just verify. Yeah, to come in, to come, to go in. Yeah, basically means to come in. Let me put. Okay. And then I'd is like typically until or up to. Let me see. Why Yashab? All right, so Yashab is a useful word to know. Verb, it means like to rest or to dwell, or like Yashabia means to be seated. It means to be settled. I'd be still. So means to be settled, or in this context, to dwell. All right, that's the most simplistic. Yeah, it means like to sit, remain, to dwell. That's the most typical. Let me put to sit or to dwell rather than to be settled. It's basically along those lines, right? To sit or to dwell. And then Sham. Sham is an adverb, so it can mean thither. All right. So not in the context of name, but it'd be pronounced similar, right? But in this context, it means there. So I'll put use as an adverb. I cannot spell, meaning there / thither. Okay. And with that, it's like I'm consciously up on the time. So I'm going to leave this up. So while I do the security announcements real quick, I'm going to leave this up so y'all can make these notes, you know what I'm saying, on what we've gone through so far. I went through quite a few words, to be honest. I want to make sure y'all can see the full thing. In fact, let me see. If I stop sharing and then share this again, it should make it bigger so y'all can see better. Y'all can make those notes while I'm reading the security announcements. All right, so if I go, let's see how do I do this? Just let me. There we go. Okay, is that going green for y'all? Oh no, it should be good now. All right, so y'all should be able to see that a bit better. All right, let me go ahead and read the security announcements. Get that up real quick. All right, so we are the I.S.U.P.K. started at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, on the commanding general YAHANNA. Rules for a new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves with the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, a brother or sister will if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other, and after this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. There's also tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers chapter 18, verse 21, and Malachi chapter 3, verse 8 to 10 means tenth in the Hebrew. Ma'ashara, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give that to the treasury department or the teacher. There's also a priest fund, which is a free will offering for priests. It's not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations, we have the memorial of the blowing of trumpets on Wednesday, the 2nd of October. All Acumen Aquath, remember to check the bulletin board in the hallway. And if anybody wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black. That's boots, shirts, pants, headbands, and scarves. And with that, I'm Madiam. So I'm going to quickly salute out the brothers. I'm conscious there's no brothers in the class with me, so I'm going to just salute y'all. All right. So I'm Madiam Shabbath. I'm Madiam Barak. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai Barakatham. Yad Yamata, which means hands down. The sister, if you could stand. All right. So Ahmadiyam. Ye men of Israel, Ahmadiyam. Ahmadiyam Shabbath. Ahmadiyam Barak. Yahweh Shema Alatah Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shema Alatah Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Most High in Christ. Yad Yamata. And class dismissed. All right. The water, everybody, for joining. The water to you, Diana, for joining me live. You know what I'm saying? I hope to see y'all next week. And we'll get it in for next week's topic, all right? Shalom, Israel. Yahweh Shem Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom, sis. Yahweh Shem Allah Ta'ala Shem Yahweh Shai.
Kill the beat.
I don't know who, somebody need to hear this. Y'all don't speak Hebrew, that's Yiddish. How the fuck you try to label us anti-Semitic? We the Israelites, blacks and native Hispanics. The Germans getting locked up for the Holocaust. Meanwhile, black people still up in the Holocaust. 100 million of us died in the transatlantic. 6 million died. Y'all want the world to never forget it. You can never be a Jew, you a Ashkenaz. This ain't a star dum-dum, a gun that would die. Yeah, Yeezy told the truth and got ostracized. Not one person in the Bible had on a yarmulke. We were slaves in America like we was in Egypt. Y'all don't even fit the curses in the Torah neither. Y'all was blind to the truth, I had to make it clear. How Jerusalem, your land, your people came from Europe. That was 1947, your menorah got 9 sticks, it's really only 7. Yeah, it's us against the world, Armageddon. This what happened when you inherit lies from your ancestors. Y'all the synagogue of Satan with them black hats. Your whole nation sitting ducks, Aflacs. Bunch of thieves and culture vultures, ain't nothing kosher. To tell the truth, you vagabonds don't have a culture. Macedonia, Alexander and Philip, you a convert, so tell me, how the fuck is you Israel? That don't make you the people just cause you litter. Why my people can't hate your people like y'all hate Hitler? All the prophets was black and was called nigga. Y'all don't even fit the description that's in the scriptures. Abraham, all the way down to Jacob, we the real Jews. Y'all don't study Christ, y'all follow the Talmud. Keep it real, yeah, let's keep it real. Cold hard truth, it give you chills. Say y'all Jewish cause y'all ain't really them. About to do them like Hammond, this the Feast of Purim. UPK undefeated, this an easy win. We was born fighting, y'all the evil twin. Jacob took hold of his heel, then out came his little red bastard, they kosher deals. It's only 12 tribes, y'all trying to make it 13. Esau despised his birthright, the Lord cursed him. He ain't the devil, who is? I'm still searching. Ask your rabbi, why he get them babies herpes? I don't know what's worse, that or you claiming that you a Maccabee. I'm about to cancel, everybody try to cancel ye. I ain't afraid to speak, this what I do. They riding to the core, I'm just judging them by their fruit. Cause they ain't suffering curses. If I was carnal, I promise I'd punch you in person. I know this an uncomfortable subject. They making millions off our culture and black people suffering from it. Yeah, they don't believe in Christ, they the Antichrist. Make a living off of niggas, they a parasite. I ain't afraid to tell the truth, niggas terrified. I'm about to go DEFCON 4, I ain't satisfied.
That is proof. That is absolute proof that they know we are the real Jews. That's absolute proof. Now you got the records. Go find me a white Jew on any archaeology in Egypt anywhere. You will never find a piece of archaeology with white people as slaves in Egypt. So don't tell me that they were slaves and it's their identity, and they know it. And I know the blasphemy of them, which say they are Jews and are not. The Lord knows the blasphemy of you so-called white people that say you are Jews and you are not Jews. You are not the people of the law. You are not God's chosen people. God's chosen people are living in the ghettos of America. God's chosen people are in poverty and depression in the streets of America.